You set a clear, important goal. You know exactly what needs to be done. But instead of sitting down to do the work, you choose to clean your kitchen, organize your desk, or endlessly browse the internet. When we fail to start, our default response is to squeeze ourselves with guilt. We unleash an inner critic, relying on shame and self-punishment to try and force ourselves into being disciplined. But this chart shows a different reality. As harsh self-criticism rises, the rate of task completion drops. The data shows that self-criticism directly breeds the exact anxiety and avoidance that lead to burnout. Relying on self-punishment doesn't fix procrastination. It is the mechanism that actively sustains it. To understand why we sabotage our own goals, we have to look at the part of the mind that actively throws you off track. Think of it as a trickster, a part of the psyche behaving like a frightened, unruly child. This isn't a moral failing. It is a survival mechanism. This shadow self was identified by psychologists like Carl Jung as a fragmented part of the mind that developed to protect you in difficult situations. This diagram shows its core motivation. When you face the fear of failure or the pressure of perfectionism, the trickster throws up a shield of distraction to provide immediate comfort and protect your ego from pain. Your worst procrastination habits are actually misguided defense mechanisms, trying to save you from emotional distress. The system breaks the moment you fail a task, and your inner critic attacks you for being lazy. Look at how the feedback loop processes this. The inner criticism creates an emotional threat, which your brain registers as shame. To escape that shame, the trickster doubles down on avoidance, doom-scrolling or checking out, just to numb the new emotional pain you've generated. Sheer willpower cannot keep pace with this loop. The more you criticize yourself, the more the trickster needs to avoid the work, leading to total system burnout. Treating your mind as a battlefield is a zero-sum game. Both sides lose, leaving goals untouched. Because the trickster operates like a frightened child, brute force is useless. You have to manage it through encouragement instead. This is where self-compassion comes in. It's not about letting yourself off the hook. It's a mechanical tool for rebuilding your willpower. Self-compassion lowers the brain's internal threat level. When you stop attacking yourself, the trickster feels safe enough to stand down and drop the distraction shield. Real emotional stability can only emerge when your mind feels safe from its own attacks. To apply this, start by swapping judgment for curiosity. Instead of asking, "What is wrong with me?" pause and ask, "What do I need right now?" Next, consciously rephrase your inner voice. Finally, give up on perfectionism. On the left is the smooth, steep slope of perfection. It triggers the trickster's fear every time. On the right is the jagged staircase of realistic progress. It isn't pretty, but it actually reaches the top. True discipline isn't built on self-punishment. It's built on accepting your human flaws, managing your fears, and finally getting out of your own way through compassion.